good. Make sure y'all stay till the end of the video so you can see what all we got.
What up, dog?
Alright, welcome back, y'all. Today we're at the annual, or semi-annual, Moultrie Car Show Swap Meet. And we just started looking around. We already stumbled upon some engines here. It's Gordon's engines.
It's kind of cool setup they've got here. They've got fuel run to them and battery, everything there. They'll crank them up and run them right here on the trailer.
Yeah, that's cool. Ready to go. So, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. Got a couple of acres of stuff to walk through. So as we find some cool stuff, we'll keep you updated. I forgot to mention, guys, that Adam came with us this time. Again.
Yeah.
What'd you find, man? Anything?
Here, come over here, I'll show you.
Are you already loading up the cart?
Well, not yet, we're going to.
All right.
We got this really nice 72-inch ruler. That's the first set of original.
Man.
I think I'm gonna pick this up. You gotta have a 72-inch cable.
You gotta have a 72. What about these T-handles and stuff? Are you? This is all you?
Yeah, no, but I was thinking about getting this one. It's so nice and clean. This is a Greenfield tap and die. You know, they don't build these anymore, and it's hard to find them in really good shape.
Yeah.
And they're just some of the best ones that were ever made.
Yeah. This guy, every year, Adam comes over here and always scores from this guy. I think he had a big vise last year. Have you seen it yet? Did he have a big vise?
He probably, he had a big Wilton vise last year.
Like 2 years in a row.
Yeah, but I didn't see it over there this time. He probably didn't sold that.
All right, we're gonna keep looking.
Yep.
This cheetah shifter here is pretty cool. It's got switches and stuff on it already. 240. So dude, check this out. This is what I did to mine. See that? See that one doesn't have it?
Right.
They gained 10 horsepower on Engine Masters doing that. That's why I did it to mine.
Yeah. That
Just
one
that
looks like
cutout.
it was actually made.
Yeah, so what it does is it balances between the two sides because the carburetor doesn't have to search for
No,
you know,
only do a little bit, or you go a little deeper than that. That looks like what?
mine's a
almost
little
half?
deeper.
Maybe.
Mine's a little probably shorter and a little deeper.
Yeah.
I think he went about 3/4 of an inch in. Check this out. It says 73, 74 Roadrunner. It's got the beep beep in the middle.
It'd only be cooler if we could hear it.
That's awesome. All right, so we're going through these tools here, and I saw something that caught my eye. And David, what is this thing?
Look at that. It's a right angle for your 3/8 drive ratchet. But check this out. Look at this action.
Show us the action, man.
Look at that.
Look at that thing. And then look at this one. We have another one.
You got a cousin.
And they work smooth.
Same, but different. No, it's quarter drive. And that's, I mean, you put some oil in that thing and work it, get in use.
Yeah, so this is what I saw. But man, them things are awesome. Cool. All right, we're at Gully Performance, is that right? All right, now they have some really cool tools and stuff that I saw. First off, tubing flares and benders. This is a really nice tubing flare. It's a little different than the one I showed you on the channel, but you can just put your tubing in here and you just have a lever to press and get your flares done. You can see those over here. Also, here's their sign, Gully Performance. Another thing he showed me was right here for doing welding and stuff. Can you show me how that works? So that thing's got a couple of magnets on it.
Yeah, go down flat on the square corner, any size round.
For doing your roll cage, your seat belt, attachments and all, that thing is just super cool. It's only $18. He's got dimple dies right here, and as you can see the list, he's got all different sizes. And here's a demonstration of all the different sizes. Here's the 37 degree for your AN flares and all. Different size tubing benders, different brackets, Klinkos, and it's got a bunch of different hammers.
Martin, American made, good quality.
Yep, got your Martin hammers here, American made, and metal nibblers. So you can nibble away, cutting material rather than die grinders and stuff. He's got your copper tubing. This is copper and nickel.
Yes.
Yeah, so copper, nickel. There you go. How thick will that cut up to? Yep, you can see that. That's pretty thick right there. Is that about 12 gauge?
This will do 16.
16 gauge?
This will do 14. Next size up to do.
Oh, wow. All right. And then he's also got different sandpapers. Got different saws. So check them out. Gully Performance. All right, so we're searching for Adam to get new GoPro battery, and found this a little while ago. Got a Torker intake for Mopar, 75 bucks. So plan on using that on one of the projects, maybe the Valiant or something. So David just spotted this. A door off of a DeLorean. See all kind of stuff out here. You just never know. And it's 1 o'clock. We've been here since 8 and just looking at parts and different things, and we're about to go look at some cars because we've been here looking at parts for a long time. So I think it's about time to move over to the car corral. All right, so coming up on the car corral now. We're just gonna start zigzagging through here. We actually skipped over a lot of tools and stuff, and we've been out here, like I said, for 5 hours walking so far, so we still skipped over a lot of stuff. Hey David, come check this out. We got a running and driving.
Crank it up and creep forward on it.
That's cool. I like this little guy. I think that's a cool truck. That looks like just a good driving truck. Street ready. caught a guy doing some custom pinstriping.
$700,000. We call it even.
700,000. All right. I don't think there's a bunch of guys doing this stuff anymore.
Oh no, no, it's we dinosaurs, brother.
Yeah. It's still cool.
Yes.
Still
Yes, it
cool.
is.
There it goes. And what time we got now?
Almost 4:30.
4:27. So we've been here since 8 o'clock and I'm tired. This is the first time I've sat down. How about y'all?
Yep. Well, it's up to eat.
By
Sat
the
down
way,
for a few minutes.
it's we did 5.75 miles, 13,065 steps.
Yeah, she said we did 5 miles, over 5 miles. So, time to head back to the house and see what kind of goods we have.
We were out here for a solid 8 hours.
Oh yeah, solid.
8 hours. It's an 8-hour day.
Yep. All right, so we'll see you back at the house and show you what we got. All right, we are back to the house and it is dark. We did a 12-hour day there and back. I'm gonna show you real quick what I got and then we'll show you a little bit of what Adam got. So I ended up finding, which I showed you earlier, this is a Torker 360 intake. As y'all know, I run Magnum engines, but what I'm going to do is have it drilled for standard intake from the LA motors. That way I can have more choices for intake manifolds.
Now, do you drill the intake or the head? Which
You drill the heads
drill
because the Magnum motors go straight down. These go angle into the head. So I found a set of pulleys as well because I'm going to run V-belts on the Valiant. I got a phone call, or Dave's got a phone call. But I got this dimmer switch which has the wrong things on it here. Here's what I needed. I just bought this because it's $5. I figured it would probably work, but it doesn't. We also found these what do you call these, gas cap vents?
Yeah, everybody hates the new gas cans.
You have this heaping pile of junk and it has no vent on it. So this guy sold these things for like $1 a piece, and you just drill a hole and pop them in there, and then you got a vent with a cap on it. So that thing's sweet.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
knew about those because I
So-
bought some.
6 of those for $5.
Yeah, so we got a couple of those. I showed you guys this. I showed you guys this thing. So David's holding it. I didn't see him. Since we're doing brake lines on the Valiant, I got another bender because that thing worked so good. I had to have one. $42. I hated to spend the money on it, but it was that good.
Yep.
So my stuff continuing. We just got some connectors for electrical wiring, different kinds. They were cheap, and those are the solder type, not the crimp kind, because those are cheesy. So I got those. David got some stuff. Will you show us what you got, man?
Just a cheap set of wire leads for testing stuff, hooking things up, just checking on your electrical things. New set of dikes. These are they're old, they're fresh, they're cool. They're made in Sweden.
Sweden.
Quality tools are getting harder and harder to come by, and
Yeah.
these they feel really good for
Those
being
are
an old
nice, man.
set. So
They have they just have a little grip on there. They're not plastic covered like a lot of American stuff is.
Yeah, and I
But,
may plastic dip them one day. I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah, those are good.
Just play with 'em.
Hopefully I got the camera view right on there. But anyway,
Yeah. So
dramatic sip of drink there.
been doing a lot of electrical wiring around the house. I got a project golf cart, and lots and lots of wiring with that lately. So after struggling with the cheap generic wire strippers, I bought a little bit better set there, and then these, which is actually an aircraft grade aluminum set, These are just super heavy, really cool, and kind of excited about, you know, doing some wiring just to play with these and see how they do.
Cool.
But
Cool,
that's
man.
pretty much it.
Yep, and actually these we bought and split because there's so many of them in the pack.
Yeah.
So we
we
got a
went
ton of
halvesies,
those. Yeah,
split
we got
them
a
up.
ton of those. Then over here, Adam's got a toolbox. Maybe he'll show us some of that, but show us what you got on the big table here. Well, the washer and dryer turntable.
I tried to be gentle and not slam everything down. And
Oh
scratch
yeah,
it.
you see this? He dropped
Scratch
this
her
from
up.
like way up here and dents everywhere.
Oh.
20-year-old washer and dryer.
This was the score of the day. This is a 72-inch hook rule. I call it a hook scale from Starrett, and it's dirty. Like the factory puts like tape and glue on it, so or like
Yep.
oil. It just needs to be cleaned with solvent, and it'll look brand new.
Yep. And you said that is a Starrett.
Yeah, it's a Starrett. It's brand new. It's never been used, and I didn't look up how much these go for, but I imagine if I had to guess, they're going to be about $500 for this. That's just a guess. So I paid him $200 for this, which is not bad. And I don't have a scale that's 72 inches long.
I don't think anybody has a scale that's 72 inches long.
I have a 48, and I was recently got that, but I got that. I got another tap wrench, Greenfield tap and die number 7. I always look for these, and he gave me a discount on that since I bought this.
Good deal.
Turning tools, these are high-speed tool bits. These are Hyman transfer screws, and you know
Yeah.
what Hyman transfer screw is?
I do not.
All right, so this is the tool and the case, and I got these because I don't have them this big. So this is for a 1-inch bolt, 1-inch 8. So if you ever need to transfer a tapped hole location, you have this guy right here. It's threaded, and you screw it. Use this to screw it down in your hole, and you leave that little point sticking out of your hole.
It's a center.
Yeah, it's like a center punch. So then you lay your material over it, and you tap it with a little hammer or something, get a
I
block
got
of
you.
wood or whatever, and then it transfers this hole location to the center.
That is awesome.
All right, so
That's got multiple different sizes in
yeah,
there.
it usually comes with like 5 of them, I think 5 or 6.
Okay.
No, it's the same size. So you have
Oh, they're multiples of the same size.
yes.
Okay,
Usually
okay.
It comes with like 5 or 6 of them.
Okay, and then you have your different sizes here.
Yeah, so this is
Okay.
1 inch, 3/4, 5/8 national course.
Okay, gotcha.
Just some Jacobs Chuck keys, linch pins for the trailer. Found some of these. These worked out real good.
You're ruining
Yeah.
our film.
Yeah, it's good.
Some little files I've been looking for a while. They're curved to kind of get inside little radius areas when you want
Yeah.
to do some filing. $1 a piece, so I grabbed 10 of those.
How long would it take you to use those files to port that intake?
Hours, and I'm not going to do it.
Days.
Yeah, I'll give you a file, let you do it.
Oh, I can do it on the couch because it won't take any
There you
material
go,
off.
This guy right here is really neat. This was given to me by this guy, Gully Performance Center.
Yep, that's the guy I got my tubing bender from.
I think he said his name was Jerry Gully, and he's a fan of the channel.
Yep.
And this is an air tool rack that mounts to the wall, and all the little quick connect air fittings just hang on these,
Yep.
and then you can also use it as a shelf. This is size for like a normal can.
David, you grab him air tool?
Let's see.
Be over here.
Yep, we'll do all that. Check it out.
Yep.
So there's your can sits up top.
So you mount it to a wall, and you can put you a can up there or whatever you want, and then you can hang you an air tool in there. Just like
There it
so.
is.
So that was really nice of him.
Super easy in and out of there.
He
Yep,
gifted
that thing's
this to me.
awesome.
He gave this to me. He's a fan of the channel, and he said that he really enjoys watching the videos. So he gave this one to me. This is 18-inch, but he was really nice to meet. Real nice guy, and he's got some nice stuff there. So that's about it. Well, we got
Yep.
Abby. We got Abby a letter punch set. She's been wanting a punch set. So
Yep. Got her the punch set, and she also got her a big A for Abby.
Yep, she got her big stainless steel A, and she got her, I believe this is a Hackett brass hammer.
Yep,
She
for her
wanted
punches.
Yep, for the punches she wanted.
And
that.
these mats, this guy always has these foam mats, and these
Oh, yeah.
things are amazing.
They're
just amazing mats.
They're 2 for $10. They have
Yep.
a handle cut in them right there,
Yep.
and they're mainly for like knee pads.
Yeah, but they also make huge ones.
Yeah, they have a full size that you can
Yep.
buy too. It's like a 4x8 or something.
Yeah.
That was the stuff that I got right there.
Okay. Well, you got this toolbox here. Is there anything in it, or did we just store the toolbox? Or?
There's a few things in there. It's
Because we did separate through a lot of the show, so we really don't know what each other got.
what it is a Craftsman, but it's like Kennedy toolbox. It's a machinist box, and there's a few things in there. Brown and sharp, combination square, angle finder. There's just some odds and ends in there. Not really a whole lot to speak of. Some scales. So, a few things up there. See, that's about it. But he wanted $50 for it, including all the tools. So
good deal, man. That's a deal, and he had $100 on it, so he knocked off. He knocked off a lot.
And he said he sold a couple of the tools out of it.
Okay.
There was a couple tools somebody offered to buy, so he sold a couple of them. So he took $50 for what was left.
Yep.
That was. I'm happy about the 72-inch scale. Though,
yeah, that's the big score.
I mean, that's not just something.
I'm happy about the intake.
This isn't just something I'm collecting. I mean, I actually use that for the jobs I do.
Right. Yeah, you work on some big stuff.
Yeah.
So
getting your linear links on the shafts to each shoulder length, that'll come in really handy.
Yep. All right, guys, so that's it. Remember, Swap Meet in Moultrie's going to be twice a year, February and November, Moultrie, Georgia. And every year is good stuff. So check it out. See you next time.
See ya.